Small Business Shoutouts are brought to you by Yankton Thrive, a service of 5-Star Communications. Business owners, if you're interested in being interviewed for our Small Business Shoutouts with Yankton Thrive, contact the folks at Yankton Thrive. And now, Jay Gravelt.
Jay Gravholt from Yankton Thrive here with another Small Business Shoutout. Today we have Clint Brockmuller from Unclaimed Freight Furniture in the studio. How you doing, Clint?
Doing great, Jay. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good to be here.
Good. Well, tell me a little bit about Unclaimed Freight.
Unclaimed Freight Furniture is a company that was started by a South Dakota native, Bill Hanks. He is in Sioux Falls in our corporate office. And the Unclaimed Freight division part really focuses on being the best price in the market and providing a huge range of furniture from Lazy Boy, Flex Steel, all the way down to Ashley, some very entry-level products, mattresses. We have probably the biggest selection of mattresses in town. We really do a great job of trying to keep business local here, and that's what we really strive to do, is keep people here in Yankton instead of going to Sioux Falls. So we want to make sure we're giving the very best prices you can find.
Awesome. And you have an impressive showroom out there. How many square feet is that?
Well, it was 25,000 initially when I began 12 years ago managing the store. And then we added on where the Western Office Supply used to be. We own the building, so we added 8,000 square feet. So we're 37,000 square feet. The new 8,000 is primarily mattresses and a Lazy Boy Comfort Studio now, where you can customize pretty much anything.
Two of my favorite things in life, mattresses and Lazy Boys.
I think a lot of us can relate to that.
So Yankton has a history of always supporting its small businesses. You see that, and what are ways that people in Yankton can continue to support you guys?
I do, and there's the wonderful thing about Yankton. I moved away, it would have been 17 years ago, and I moved back after 5 years, and I love coming back to Yankton because there's such a sense of community and keeping small businesses going. Me and the wife are very, very active in making sure, especially over the last few years have been very difficult, making sure we're giving business to those places, whether it be a restaurant, whether it be a service, whether it be a retail store. It's really important for us. And what Unclaimed Freight does is, again, we try to keep that business here in town by giving you the prices you're going to receive from a bigger city, so you don't have to travel outside of town.
Right.
We do delivery here in town. We encourage competitor businesses because that drives more business. So, we really, really try as a group of salespeople. I've got 6 other employees that work for me, and they really try to stay in town. And then, if they don't, we give them a really hard time.
People in Yankton do seem to stick together, don't they?
They do. Yep. It's a wonderful place to raise your family. That's for sure.
It sure is. If you're a member of Yankton Thrive, how have you felt that being a member has helped out your business?
Over the last few years, we've been so busy with stuff that it's been really hard to be as active as I'd like to be. But as far as Thrive goes, this is a great example. They reached out to me and said, hey, we're going to do this. We want to have you on the radio. They're not reaching out to my corporate office. Even though we're a small business here in town, we do have a corporate office that we work with. And so it's great. Yankton Thrive has really done a wonderful job of trying to reach out and get the word out to these small businesses to make sure we all know they're there.
Yeah. All right. People want to get a hold of you. What's the best way to reach you?
Come into the store. That's the best way. It's hard to see some furniture if you're not in the store. We have a couple different ways, though, to do that if you can't. So we're part of Furniture Mart USA. So there are multiple websites. TheFurnitureMart.com is our sister store. UnclaimedFreightFurniture.com is also always there. You can give our store a call at 605-665-3446. But most of all, stop in. I have a great staff that have been in Yankton for a long time. I know... you probably know a bunch of them. Almost everybody listening probably knows one of them, and especially if you've shopped for furniture in the last 10 years. So I say, come on in. We'll show you around, and even if we don't have what you're looking for, we're happy to look and see if we can find it. We have access to much more than 37,000 square feet in furniture. I would probably guess that if we had everything on my floor, I would need a building 8 times the size.
Wow. That's pretty incredible. Well, Clint, thank you so much for coming in, and good luck in the future, and keep rocking Unclaimed Freight.
Absolutely, and thank you very much, Jay. I appreciate you having me.
Thank you, Jay. Small Business Shoutouts are on the air every Tuesday at 10:30 and Thursday at 2:30. Small Business Shoutouts, along with Yankton Thrive and 5-Star Communications Classic Hits 106.3.